everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most fascinating places on the planet, Cuba. Whether you've been there, are planning to go, or just curious about what makes this island nation so special, today, we're going to take a deep dive into its culture, history, and the incredible beauty that draws millions of visitors each year. Cuba, an island nation located in the Caribbean, it's the largest island in the Caribbean, and it has a population of over 11 million people. The island is a mix of pristine natural beauty, colorful architecture, and a fascinating blend of cultural influences. One of the things Cuba is most famous for is its music. From the rhythms of mambo and salsa to the smooth sounds of jazz, music is everywhere here. The streets are filled with life, musicians playing on every corner, bands performing in parks, and dance-filled celebrations. The most famous of Cuban music genres is definitely salsa, but don't forget about son, cha, and mambo, all of which originated right here. Cuban dance is just as essential to the culture. Salsa, for example, is a lively and energetic dance form that you'll see being danced everywhere. In fact, many Cubans learn to dance as children, and it's often said that the rhythm runs in their blood. But Cuba isn't just about music and dancing. It's also about its arts. The island has a long history of visual art, literature, and theater. Artists like Wilfredo Lam, a Cuban painter, are celebrated worldwide. The island has an impressive range of art galleries, with Havana being a hotspot for both contemporary and traditional Cuban art. Now, let's explore some of the best places to visit in Cuba. There's no shortage of incredible spots to check out, each offering its own charm and history. First up, we have Havana, the capital city. Havana is a city that feels like stepping into the past. Its colonial buildings, vibrant streets, and classic cars make it a photographer's paradise. Don't miss the famous Malecón, a beautiful seaside promenade with stunning views of the ocean, perfect for a sunset stroll. Another must-see is Trinidad, a beautifully preserved colonial town that's like stepping back in time. The cobblestone streets, colorful buildings, and surrounding mountains make it one of the most picturesque towns in the world. It's also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. For those who love the beach, Cuba has some of the best coastlines, stretches over 1,000 miles in the world. Varadero is known for its pristine white sand beaches and clear turquoise waters, perfect for a relaxing beach day. You can also visit Cayo Coco and Cayo Guillermo, islands that are less touristy, but equally beautiful. But there's more to Cuba than just beaches. The island is also home to lush tropical forests, breathtaking mountains, and unique wildlife. For instance, you can visit the Viñales Valley, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, located in the western part of the island. The landscape here is just breathtaking, lush tobacco fields, dramatic limestone mountains, and caves. You can even take a horseback ride through the valley, which feels like something out of a movie. Cuba is also a paradise for nature lovers, with a wide range of national parks and reserves that protect its rich biodiversity. Whether you enjoy hiking, bird watching, or simply exploring the island's natural wonders, there's something for everyone. One of Cuba's most fascinating spots is the Bay of Pigs, Playa Girón, known for its beautiful beaches, but also for its historical significance. It's where the infamous 1961 Bay of Pigs invasion occurred, and now, it's a peaceful place with crystal-clear waters, perfect for diving and exploring marine life. Let's switch gears for a moment and dive into some fascinating facts about Cuba that might surprise you. Did you know that Cuba has one of the highest literacy rates in the world? Over 99% of Cubans can read and write, thanks to their world-class education system. Another fun fact: Cuba is home to more than 20,000 species of flora and fauna, including some species that are found nowhere else in the world, like the Cuban crocodile and the zunzuncito, the world's smallest bird. Speaking of animals, Cuba has one of the best preserved ecosystems in the Caribbean, which makes it an ideal destination for nature lovers and bird watchers. Cuba is home to over 300 species of birds, some of which are endemic to the island. Now, let's talk about the people of Cuba. The warmth, generosity, and spirit of the Cuban people are truly the heart and soul of the island. Family is everything here. Cubans take great pride in their close-knit communities, and Sunday family meals are an integral part of the culture. It's not unusual to see families spending time together in parks, or enjoying a leisurely day at the beach. Cuba is also known for its festivals. The Carnaval de Santiago de Cuba is one of the most vibrant and lively festivals on the island, with parades, music, and street parties lasting for days. The Cuban peso, CUP, is the official currency of Cuba. As for the economy, Cuba has a primarily state-controlled economy with sectors like tourism, healthcare, and education being central to its operations. Cuba has some of the best healthcare and education systems in the world, which are available to everyone, regardless of income. Cuba's economy also relies heavily on the export of goods like tobacco, sugar, and nickel. The flag of Cuba consists of 5 horizontal stripes, with a red equilateral triangle on the left side. Inside the triangle, there's a white 5-point star. Blue stripes. There are 3 blue stripes, each representing the 3 old divisions of the island of Cuba. White stripes. The 2 white stripes represent purity and the strength of the Cuban people's fight for freedom. Red triangle. The red triangle symbolizes the blood shed during the struggle for independence, as well as equality and fraternity. White star. The white star within the red triangle is known as the Lone Star and represents the country's independence. This flag has been in use since 1902 and holds great significance in Cuban history. Cuban cuisine is a delightful fusion of Spanish, African, and Caribbean flavors, and it's truly a treat for the taste buds. Some of the most popular dishes include ropa vieja, shredded beef in a tomato-based sauce, arroz con pollo, rice with chicken, and of course, tostones, which are crispy fried green plantains. And let's not forget about Cuban sandwiches, made with pork, ham, Swiss cheese, pickles, and mustard. And don't even think about leaving Cuba without trying their famous coffee. It's a staple in daily life, and Cuban coffee is known for its strong, rich flavor. The coffee culture here is deeply ingrained, and it's often enjoyed with a small sweet pastry for breakfast. Thanks for joining me on this journey through Cuba. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more travel adventures. Until next time, take care and keep exploring.